This is Kidd Brewer Stadium in Boone, North Carolina. The championship game in the Sun Belt Conference is about to kick off. It's the Troy Trojans and the Appalachian State Mountaineers. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
Hey guys, App State's head coach told me pregame. He talked to his team in the locker room about how crucial this is for a conference championship. When they started the season in August, this was the first goal on their team board, and here they are knocking on the door. He said, this is what we've worked for, sweated for all season long. Guys, I know you've got it in you. We can make some noise here to start the first quarter. Let's come out swinging and show them we are the conference champs. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Play action here on first down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened. Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called...
Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Mountaineers. This back has been so hard to stop all year, and now, Joe, on this big stage, he's showing exactly why he's in the Heisman running.
Chris, it's remarkable. Every defense is out to stop him, and yet he continues to produce, and now into the end zone, headed towards that Heisman, headed to that moment with you on that stage, grabbing that hallowed trophy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turn starts inside the 15. And he's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Chris, I always assume that a corner can just cover because he's a corner. But what I always love to see, is my favorite part of watching a corner play, is he physical in the run game? Will he come up there and make a tackle? I know this is a little pop pass jet sweep, so it's technically a pass. But this is a physical run fit from a corner on the outside.
QB keeper all the way. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. To throw, it's Lewis. And the pass is incomplete.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
And that sets up a return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He's got some space. Look out. He's in the clear. At the 10. Touchdown. App State powers into the end zone. Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Trojans offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
2nd down play coming up. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. He's got a crease. Tackle, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time.
Chris, coming in, we knew that the strength of this offensive line was the right side, and they prove it here. Great blocks, allowing the running back to get to the perimeter, and now you've got to set up those perimeter blocks, which he's able to do for a big gain.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do right here, Chris. They told us in our meetings that when this quarterback left the pocket, they wanted to make sure that they were contacting him with physicality and toughness, and that's exactly what happens here.
And there's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Throwing off play action. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. So the Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Here comes the up-tempo offense. And now the handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down. They come out swinging in this championship game, and the defense so far, Joel, no answer for this tempo.
When they knew they were going to see this tempo, they said...
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense picks it up, still moving. Oh, and a chance at a big man touchdown if he doesn't run out of oxygen. A scoop and score. Wow. Touchdown, Trojans. Now the all-important extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The App State offense goes back on the field. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Tight end goes in motion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Grab behind the line. It's James. Breaks into the clear. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch. Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass, and to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He grabs it inside the 20. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. Appalachian State has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the move now. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you end it in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Oh, and he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Breaks into the clear. At the 20, at the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Troy.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. He'll hand it off.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's got space. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking for some space. It's Durham. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. And the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Now the Mountaineers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with here in the first half. Offense comes to the line for 3rd down off the incompletion. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Durham. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
As a quarterback, your best friend in the passing game is a running back that runs clean routes, catches the ball well, and then can make something happen after the catch. And here they're able to get him the ball on the outside, and he creates a first down. This is a really nice job by this back out there.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. The shotgun handoff here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Penalty has really put the defense in a tough spot. Sets the offense up with a 1st and goal. To throw, it's Mendoza. And that pass falls incomplete.
I don't mind the throw there on first down, but now you really need some positive yards. You're down here, you've got goal-to-go situation. You don't want to be in 3rd and long where it's an obvious passing situation. You've got to get this ball down inside the 5, maybe even inside the 3, in order to really give yourselves 2 snaps to go for it.
Around the corner, it's Durham. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, the problem with such a conservative play call on 2nd down is that you get pushed into an obvious play call on 3rd down. Nice tackle for loss from this defense, and now this offense is going to have to put the ball in the air. The quarterback is going to have to make a big throw, and this offensive line is going to have to protect really well.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 3rd and goal, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield, it's Durham. And they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs. Turnover on downs after that defensive stop. A crucial stop by this defense, and we'll see if the offense regrets not trying a field goal there.
Well, we know this coach is going to be aggressive, and this time it just doesn't pan out for him. As a quarterback, you've got to throw the ball with great timing down in the red zone and near the goal line. You can see those windows are just tighter. They cannot hook up, and that's a huge 4th down stop.
Going to try to use his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit. Offense lines up at the 15 now with some breathing room. That should open up the playbook.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Oh, he's got open space. Now here he goes. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Well, this is the risk when you sell out to stop the run on third down. A lot of times you put all those defenders up near the line of scrimmage. There are no levels to your defense, which means it's just one crease, one seam. And if the back is able to hit it, then he's off to the races and in space. Nice gain by this back. Beautiful job by the offensive line. And it's a big gain on third and short. Boy, you can see the emphasis in the game plan from this defense. They know that they're going to see these types of concepts from this offense all day long, and they're ready for it here early in this game, and they create an obvious passing situation. This is exactly what they're going to need to do the rest of the game. Give their pass rush an opportunity on these long yardage situations. The number one key to defend the screen pass is the ability to diagnose that it's going on, and this defense does a remarkable job. Look how quickly they understand what the offense is trying to do, and then they're there for a negative play. That's an outstanding job and just a defense that is very prepared.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Looking to pass. It's Lewis. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Completion doesn't pick up first down yardage. Punting team on the field. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking for a gap. It's Durham. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Timeout taken by the Trojans. That's their first. They have two more to work with before halftime. To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Open field ahead. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Now they trap him for a sack. And that play should likely send us now to halftime. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Troy offense back on the field now. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage and this battle up front. They're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the mental error there backs him up 5 yards, makes it 2nd down and long. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. Breaking into the clear. So a solid game for this running back right out of the gate here in the second half. There's no panic in the offense here, Joel. They got to continue to feature the hot hand here.
Well, Chris, there's no doubt he's been the most effective part of this offense so far today. And I think if they're going to come all the way back and win this game, it's going to be because he has a monster day. So why not establish him right here in the third quarter? I really like that plan.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. 4th down coming up. Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. They'll try to run it with the option. They'll toss it to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Well, that's a terrific stop by this defense on 4th down and putting their offense back on the field. But I got to tell you, I don't love the play call. Going with option on 4th and long, that needs to be a pass play.
He's going to hand this off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Yeah, I love that play call, Chris. It's a little bit outside of the box, but they were behind the chains there on 1st down, and now they get a nice solid gain and put themselves in a 3rd down situation where it's much more manageable. Good job by the wide receiver there. Also holding on to the football. He got popped.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They continue to lean in the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage. Well, that is exactly how to stop these quarterback-designed runs. You got to be aggressive up front and win your one-on-ones. Look at these guys, these defensive linemen. They are winning. They're getting into the backfield, and there's nowhere to go for this quarterback.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. Quick throw, catch made. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4.
They like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Oh, and he's stuffed on 4th down. The defense rises up. Turnover on downs here. A mental error by the defense sets the offense up closer now. 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It is so difficult to run the football in this field position because the field is condensed. All those defenders are up near the line of scrimmage. They're trying to just win the line of scrimmage, get this ball in with the running back, but there's nowhere to go.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
I love that this offense doesn't get bored taking the profit. If this defense can't stop this back, then give him the ball, and he continues to find the end zone. 3rd touchdown of the game. If they don't adjust, make them pay, and that's exactly what this coordinator has done.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Troy offense back out there. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Season opening.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
2nd down after that previous play. Ball handed off. Fights through the tackler. Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage. And they lean on the running back to get the 1st down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series. Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
A productive drive in the making, a 1st down at their own 42. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Really good play call here offensively. They're going to go with this read option. So they're going to read the in man on the line of scrimmage. And as he crashes down towards the back, the quarterback just keeps it. What I love about it is his athleticism on the outside. You can see that he's got some skill and some speed. And he's able to pick up a really nice gain here.
The back's got it on the pitch. And they make the stop in what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Appalachian State has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back in motion now. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Dropping back, it's Lewis. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, what a grab! That's big. They convert on 3rd and set them up first down from the 32.
Well, comebacks are like puzzles. It happens one piece at a time, and this was a major piece of this puzzle. Had to get the conversion on 3rd down, and they're able to get it. Now they've got to go quickly. Multiple possession deficit. They've got to move fast.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. These big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Down he goes. It's a sack.
There's an old adage when it comes to play callers that you don't get bored with success. And right here, I just don't understand why they're throwing drop-back pass. They just had the explosive run on the last snap. Go right back to it. This defense clearly struggling stopping the run. You don't need to help them by throwing drop-back pass and letting them get after the quarterback. It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Looking for a gap. It's Durham. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I think this is time to be a bit conservative here. You've got the lead, and the last thing you want to do is create a short field for the opposition. So you need to create a first down and maybe run some clock out as well. Those are your 2 objectives here. You've got to achieve at least one of them.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Scanning the field. It's Mendoza. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Ball carrier tackled there. And after the play, looks like a man is shaken up. Looks like it's their junior quarterback. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. And now with just 3 seconds left on the play clock, they'll spend the timeout. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And here comes a deep shot. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, I wouldn't mind to see them get aggressive right here. This is your opportunity to convert, stay on the field, run more clock, and potentially put the ball in the end zone to really ice this game away. This is the time where you got to have a killer instinct.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. They'll kick it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. He'll be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Oh, what a mistake. A 15-yard gift to the offense when you're trying to protect the lead here late in the game.
So a first down after the penalty, that can be deflating for a defense. Let's see if they can step up here. Gonna run it. It's Griffin. Oh, they test the middle there, but yet nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Getting set. Here's second down. They're going to run the option. And not even a chance to pitch that one. He's brought down in the backfield.
Well, as a quarterback, you just say this is no chance. Look at the penetration from the defense. They're able to get in the backfield. There's nowhere to go with the football. The one thing you've got to do as a quarterback, not put the ball in harm's way. It's a nice job by him, not trying to force that pitch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. To the air. It's Lewis. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there. But with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense, try to get another series moving forward.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. They're going to run it. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. And now with just 3 seconds left on the play clock, they'll spend the timeout. They've got one more timeout to use now. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. He'll
be sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on 3rd down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Trojans offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quarterback's got it on the option. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. And a handoff as they run the counter play. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Mental mistake by the defense, a 5-yard penalty. Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Receiver in motion now. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs during the late stages of this game.
Well, that's a frustrating situation. 4th down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
Pounding away with the run game. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Timeout taken by the Trojans. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Second down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's Durham. He's brought down out at the 46. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got room to run. Look out. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Mountaineers. That touchdown may have slammed the door in this championship game and given the Heisman voters one more highlight to appreciate for this guy.
Well, I hope those voters are seeing the same thing that I'm seeing, Chris, and that's that this guy is a closer. It doesn't matter if everybody knows he's getting the ball. They're up. They're trying to win a championship. We know it's going to him, and he still produces into the end zone and possibly taking home that trophy as well.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. To throw, it's Lewis. Here comes the pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
He's back to throw again on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Griffin. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Griffin. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2. No huddle here for the offense. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. Offense getting ready for what could be their last drive. Time ticking away in the last quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out.
Well, this screen fooled nobody. This defense was all over it. And as a quarterback, I think you need to make a better decision here. Completing this ball just creates a negative play. Throw this ball at the running back's feet. You burn it at his feet, and then you don't take the loss.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Brought down quickly, but it's a big game through the air. Spot the ball at the 45. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. Look at the celebration for this group. You can put aside the playoff for now. The achievement of winning this conference championship, but not many believe that was possible. You can tell how sweet it is for these guys.
Chris, you can see the joy on the faces of these players and what they've accomplished, and you're exactly right. This is something that they'll remember for a long time. These players played so well down the stretch. Coaches did a great job getting them ready every single week, and now they can always say that they are conference champions.
That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship game. Next stop, the college football playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.